This is the most expensive pre-workout that I will be reviewing. The total caffeine in Woke AF is close to like 475 milligrams of stimulant. Right? It's got a whole bunch of animal protein. There's like animals literally in here, like chicken and salmon and a cow just sitting there. Here we go, guys, supplement review time. Today's review is Woke as F, bro, or Bucked Up Woke as pre-workout is $54.99. 55 bucks. This is the most expensive pre-workout that I will be reviewing. In fact, it's the most expensive pre-workout that I have ever seen. I think there might be a few that are around 50, maybe 45, but for 30 servings, guys, 30 servings and 55 bucks, all right, you get citrulline malate, 2-to-1 ratio, beta-alanine, 3,200 milligrams, caffeine anhydrous, 333 milligrams, alpha GPC, 200 milligrams, taurine, 100 milligrams, Himalayan rock salt with trace minerals, 100 milligrams. It's kind of cool, actually. I love sea salt. I'm a salt guy. Dendrobium, 100 milligrams. Deer antler velvet extract, 50 milligrams. Synephrine HCl, 40 milligrams. Estrogen, 25 milligrams. And another form of estrogen in 25 milligrams. Now, out of those two forms of estrogen, the first form is astragalus, panax, no ginseng. I don't even know what that is, but we're gonna look it up. The other form, is Actogen, okay? Not estrogen, the screen's real small. Actogen is a panax type ginseng. It's more of a stimulator, more of a focal agent. And you get 25 milligrams of that. Counting it all up, the total caffeine in Woke AF is close to like 475 milligrams of stimulants, all right? It's got 333 milligrams of caffeine, but there's two other stimulants in it, all right? Those two stimulants are synephrine and dendrobium, which if you're like looking at this label and you're like, I don't want a ton of caffeine, but I want a lot of caffeine. I don't want a crazy amount of caffeine. You have to know, and most people don't know that. So watching this video, please know that synephrine and dendrobium, great stimulants, but when you add it all together, this has damn near 500 milligrams of caffeine, or 500 milligrams of stimulant, sorry. And you're gonna get the same effect. So others use different forms of caffeine and they get up to 450, like I've done in previous reviews. Others are at 400 milligrams of caffeine. They just simply took another route to get a crazy high stimulant product, right? So just look at the packaging. Bucked Up always does a good job of packaging. They're cool, very simple, good at label making, very black, cool, manly looking, this rubberized top. But most importantly, let's try the product. So seal, like you guys have noticed in other videos, I'm not a fan of seals that are impossible to open, where you need a knife, because you don't always have a knife like in your car or at work or at the gym. And seal opens good, that's good, all right? And another thing, by the way, guys, I forgot to add, this being so expensive, every time you work out, guys, you're spending $1.83 on your pre-workout that day, all right? Not too bad, right? But some of these other pre-workouts are about $1 to $1.15. Oh, I just spilled like 50 cents right there. Here we go, color, smells like straight blueberry because it is blue as F. I'm not gonna do a heaping scoop of this one, I'll tell you that. A nice even scoop for me. Guys, I'm gonna be up all night. You can already promise you that. All right, here we go. Get the mixability, all that. Personally, like I'm not a blue raspberry type flavor person. I have had some good blue raspberries. Like I'm a fan of like sour blue raspberry or sour, blue ras, something like that. Sometimes these are a little sweet. That's why I don't like blue ras flavors. Even some of my sponsors right now, like Rain, they have two different blue ras. I like one of them, the other one I don't like. But here we go. Cheers, guys. Here's to cracking out the rest of the day. Okay, gotta be honest though. Like I just said, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm not a bluegrass flavor person, but this is good. That is a good flavor. Very, like, has this tartness and has a little bit of sour to it. I haven't tasted any chemical aftertaste yet. Hey, Puppy, you can't have this, bro. So out of the pre-workouts that I have drank so far, this is only the third one in the review series. This is the best tasting. This is loaded with so much, you guys. There's so much stimulants loaded in here. There's, you know, a ton of beta-alanine, or a decent amount of beta-alanine. I wouldn't say a ton, a good size amount. But I would expect it to taste more chemically. So, good job, bucked up for the flavor. Okay, there it is, finally. I had to get down to the very, very end. And still just a tiny, tiny bit of chemical supplement aftertaste, but very little. All right, guys. So, let's let that kick in. I'm gonna wait about 30 minutes. And then after the workout, I am going to review MRE Lite, the animal-based protein from REDCON1. All right, it's got a whole bunch of animal protein. There's like animals literally in here, like chicken and salmon and a cow just sitting there. No, just kidding. But they ground them all down somehow into a powder, and there's literally animal protein in there. So we're gonna review that after the workout. Let's go. Finished my arm workout with taking the Woke AF by Bucked Up, okay? $55 pre-workout, $1.83 each time you take a scoop of this stuff, which actually I did some research and there is more expensive pre-workouts. Maybe not for the whole can, $55, but but I found some pre-workouts that I'm gonna review later on my YouTube that are actually more expensive per serving. If it's worth the money, I'll tell you guys. I'll say, hey, that is worth the amount, what you pay for to enhance performance and to increase your performance in your workout, all right? What I gotta say for this, it's not worth the money. I'm not saying that this is a crappy pre-workout. I'm not saying that. I like the way it tasted. I like the energy, okay? I liked the high I got from the 470 milligrams. It's actually been about 3 or 4 hours and I'm still feeling, that wave. That's just not for me though. I don't need that type of, jitteriness to increase my workout ability, all right? I just use, my work ethic, all right? But if you like stimulants, the stimulants in this are good stimulants, all right? I think they still could be better. So here we go, let's break it down though. Let me break down the pros and the cons of Woke AF, all right? There's not too many pros, all right? The pro, the taste. The taste was it was a good flavor. I thought it tasted good. You don't want to pay $2 just for something that tastes good, all right? Or $1.83, sorry. You don't want to pay $1.83 just to sip on something 8 ounces, all right? You can go buy Gatorade or Body Armor for that, all right? Now, the beta-alanine, I thought it was a good dose, a full dose of beta-alanine, and I felt that rush. I like the tingle of beta-alanine. I'm a fan of beta-alanine, and I've read the research, and I do believe that it increases my performance and my endurance during intense workouts. It's very heavy on the stim, so if you're a stim junkie, you're a person who likes crazy energy, you're gonna like this one. Here's the cons, all right? The cons of Woke AF. There's quite a few, in my opinion, all right? For this formula, all right? And you guys watching this, you don't know about the formulas and how much they cost to put in here. How much it costs to go to the manufacturer, have them stir up your whole hocus pocus formula and put it into a pre-workout. You guys aren't familiar with those numbers. Maybe a few people watching this are. So if you look at the ingredient label, you will know that this doesn't need to cost 55 bucks, all right? I think this should be around the $38 mark, okay, $35 mark. And you can get that, you can get those pre-workouts for 35 bucks. It's not worth the money, all right? It straight up isn't. And the stuff they put in it to try to make it seem like it's worth the money, all this stuff you can get for cheap. Another con besides $55 price point is it's just another pre-workout using citrulline malate. If you're watching this, guys, and you want to know what's better for pump and give you vascularity and blood flow, try to find a pre-workout with just plain old citrulline, L-citrulline, all right? It is superior to citrulline malate. 6,000 milligrams of citrulline malate. For 55 bucks, guys, you should get 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline and you'll get a much better pump. It's far superior, scientifically proven, all right? Another high dose of B12. So B12 is just cheap. It's B12 in your workouts. Personally, I have B12 in my house. I have the injected version. If I want a shot of B12, I do a shot. I don't need B12 in a supplement. It isn't that effective, guys. The Himalayan rock salt, okay? After I got to look at it, I was excited there was sea salt in this. I was excited that there was Himalayan sea salt, all right? Himalayan rock salt. Guys, there's hardly any Himalayan rock salt. That's because it would make it taste really salty. All the good quality products that actually have a good dose of Himalayan sea salt, all right, they taste really salty. They help your workout, they help you from cramping up, they help with hydration, intracellular muscle water storage, all right? But the thing is, there's like, what is it? All right, so scratch that. There's 100 milligrams of Himalayan rock salt, okay? That's cool. I would like to see, 200, but it's still a small amount of Himalayan rock salt, all right? As far as the taurine, there's 100 milligrams of taurine, all right? Guys, a real dose is like a couple grams. There's 100 milligrams. A good dose of taurine is like 2,000 grams, all right? You're looking at 1/16th or 1/20th of what there should be for taurine. Remember, this is 55 bucks, guys. If you want a $55 pre-workout, $1.83 a workout, everything should be fully dosed. It's not fully dosed. They're skimping on the taurine. there's not, another con, guys, there's not even a clinical dose of estrogen and actogen, okay? So they claim that, and I was excited to see estrogen and actogen, but the clinical dose that you need is 50 milligrams. That's where it starts. There's only half of that. And that's understandable if this is a $30 pre-workout, all right? This is a $55 pre-workout, so it should be fully dosed. It's not. They're skipping on the cost there, and they're charging you guys a lot of money. That's not cool, all right? Last con, and the last negative thing about this product is the deer antler velvet, all right? Deer antler velvet has been in the news. It's like, oh, it's so awesome. It can boost testosterone. It does all these amazing things. Here's the truth, guys. Deer antler velvet has a clinical dose that some research has shown effective. This is like a super fraction of actual the clinical dose that will help you, level or improve your testosterone. And here's the truth. Deer antler velvet, guys, there's so much research showing that it is a waste of money and it does not increase your testosterone levels. So to throw deer antler velvet in a $55 pre-workout and get you guys excited, and it's not even a clinical dose, it's just a waste. So the deer antler velvet should not be in there, all right? They should put something else in there for your money, all right? That's all I gotta say about that. So overall, if I have to score Woke AF, all right, based on everything that I've learned about it and everything that I felt in the workout, I will say this: I like the way I felt, I like the way it tasted. Performance-wise, this does nothing for me performance-wise except for stimulate my mind. So if I have to tell you guys this, I honestly would not waste $55 on this. If someone gave me this for free, I would take it.
Yep, have a good night.
All right? I would take this for free. But here's the deal. It's not worth the money. I feel like they're skipping on a lot of ingredients. They're charging people a lot of money. So based on that, I'm gonna give this a 5.3, all right? 5.3 based on everything that I know about Woke AF, all right? So here we go. Now it's time to get into the protein, all right? Protein, REDCON1's MRE Lite. And when I saw this, I was kind of, skeptical because a long time ago, I stopped buying animal protein powders because every research in the world will tell you that beef isolate or beef protein or condensed animal proteins, the biological or the bioavailable value, okay, the bioavailable absorption, how much your body will absorb it, all right? When you eat everything, it digests certain things at a better rate. That's why there's better quality forms of protein. Awesome quality forms of protein, like eggs, like you crack them, you cook them, eggs, or you crack and cook the egg whites, has a very high bioavailability of absorption, all right? Whey isolate has a very high bioavailability of absorption, all right? Beef has it really good, all right? Steak, you cook it, chicken, pretty good. And then it goes down. Fish is not as good, but it's still better. Guys, when it comes down to protein powders, whey isolate is the king. It has the best bioavailability. So let's at least give it a try. And Scoop, where are you? Oh, thank God. Scoop wasn't that far down, that's good. This is the first protein, by the way, that had a seal. If you guys watch the other two reviews that I've opened the proteins, there's no seal on them. I'm like, I think there's supposed to be a seal. So 1 scoop, let's see how much 1 scoop has. All right, there we go. 1 scoop, 8 ounces of water, has a 29-gram scoop. In a 29-gram scoop, you get 24 grams of protein. So that's 5 grams, that's really good. There's only 5 grams of miscellaneous compounds, which are sometimes needed, I personally, if you look at a raw whey isolate that's unflavored, okay, there should be like a 30-gram scoop, there should be like 27 grams of protein. So for the scoop, you get a lot. So let's look at the nutrition facts, guys, of the MRE Lite, all right? Now, nutrition facts: 2 grams of fat, 0 cholesterol, that's good. Total carbohydrates, 4 grams, only 2 grams of sugar, 1 gram of fiber, and 24 grams of protein. So the idea behind this is to tell the consumer, like, hey, this is a whole food meal replacement. In fact, I've seen them say that, like this is a meal replacement. This can replace, if you don't have food, you can replace it with this. Nothing beats food, guys. Nothing beats food, all right? You should create a lifestyle where you have animal protein and healthy fats and nuts and seeds, complex carbs, you know, everything, food from the earth, guys. You can't manufacture and create food and say that it's as equal to real food from the earth, right? So they're saying this is as good as it gets, right? This is as good as it gets. Now, the ingredients, you've got whole food protein, beef protein isolate, salmon protein, chicken protein, egg albumin, brown rice protein, pea protein. Now, if you read all that, you're like excited because you're like, man, this has all this animal protein in it, and I spent so much money on it, you know. And for the value of this, you know, I think, let's see how much it is. It's $44.99. It's probably cheaper at GNC or wherever else they sell it to their distributors. But if you go to the REDCON website, it's $44.99 and you get 30 servings. All right? All right, guys, so if you look at the price per serving, it's about $1.49 a serving. So every time you make a shake, it's about $1.49 for one scoop. Now, if you're a big guy like me, sometimes I'll do a scoop and a half. So you're looking at, you know, close to $2.50, maybe $3 if you do 2 scoops. But for 24 grams of protein, $1.49, all right? Here's what I have to say. Let me taste this first. Let's give it a shake, smell. Gotta give it a smell test too. I wanna smell these. Almost all these protein powders always smell funny. They almost always smell funny. That one doesn't smell too bad. It smells okay. It doesn't smell like something I normally want to eat. But let's give it a taste. What flavor is this? Oatmeal chocolate chip. I taste the oatmeal flavor. I mean, there's hints, like I don't taste too much chocolate chip, but it tastes like an oatmeal. It tastes like a sweetened oatmeal. Like it's not exceptionally good, but it's not like, I've had some of these other proteins, like Optimum Whey Gold Standard, that was terrible. This tastes pretty good. So, flavor, better than most, I'll say that. Better than most, but definitely not the best. I've had some amazing tasting proteins lately, and this wouldn't stack up to that. It's definitely not the bottom of the barrel. Let's rate MRE Lite, you know, opinion, and also what I know scientifically about the absorption rate of these proteins. The absorption rates are piss poor. They're poor quality. For $44.99, guys, you guys can get a whey isolate for cheaper. You can pay less and get a better source of protein. That is science proven that you will absorb a higher amount of protein in whey isolate than you will buying this. I don't know any other reason why that you would use this. I'm thinking if you're dairy free, maybe. No, there's still milk creamer, guys. There's still a lot of creamer in this. There's cellulose gum. You know, they put all sorts of different things. There's sucralose in it. There's still artificial sweeteners. You know, it tastes great. Guys, this is in my opinion, you don't need to spend your money on something like this when you can buy whey isolate. If REDCON1 has whey isolate, buy that, all right? It should be a better deal. And let's see if it is. Okay, so here's their isotope. 5 pounds. It's a big, how many pounds is this? This is probably 3. No, this is 2 pounds. So it's 1.92 pounds. So it's not even 2 pounds, guys. 1.92 pounds. All right, guys. So I just looked it up. You can buy whey isolate on the REDCON website, and it's actually a better deal per serving. This is $1.50 per serving, $1.49. You can get the whey isolate for $1.30 per serving, all right? So if you're wanting to stick with REDCON, because I know a lot of you guys are loyal, you know, I know they're an awesome brand. They do great things for the veterans out there. They do great things for the community. You know, they're good people. However, I will say this is not worth your money, guys. Buy the whey isolate. You're gonna get better performance and better recovery from your workouts. If you want animal-based protein, this ain't it. You might as well still drink whey isolate, all right? But then go eat your steak, and go eat your eggs, and go eat your chicken and your fish, all right, guys? So, based on all that, rating-wise, I'm going to give the MRE Lite a 3.4, all right? 3.4 on the scale. It's not essential protein, poor bioavailability. The flavor doesn't really matter because the point is you guys can get better sources of protein, all right? So that's gonna wrap up the review, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. If you wanna see more of these reviews, hit that like button and also comment. You guys comment, let me know who you want me to review next, and I'll keep these coming, all right? We'll get more and more in depth. So thank you for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next YouTube video.